Hello there. Hi. Oh my goodness, hair is everywhere. Whew. Let's go again. Okay, let's start again. Hi there, I'm Justin MacArthur. I'm 27 years old, 178 centimeters tall, and I love mixed lollies. As a very cool kid, I get invited to a lot of birthday parties. And when I'm invited to a birthday party, I need to jump on the bouncy castle for a short period of time, then crash completely in the back seat of my parents' Holden Commodore and get carried limply into the house. I think the value of mixed lollies is they give you exactly that short burst of energy. But I have a small problem with the way the party mix is created, and that is an issue to do with scale. Most party mix lollies are not to scale with their real-world counterparts. This is an actual ring. This is a Haribo ring. But that's about as far as the real comparisons go. This is a banana. You can see, real banana. This is a lolly banana. It's tiny, look at it. Doesn't even cover the stem. And that's just the very small end of the scale. Now, you know how big a bear is, right? 130 to 190 centimeters long, approximately. Assuming it's not a polar bear, I'm assuming this guy is not meant to be a polar bear. Look how thin he is. I don't know how... We got that? We got that on camera? This guy is not the size of an actual bear. Real problem. Real massive problem, obviously. I mean, you can see why that's a problem, right? Has anyone noticed the problem with this race car? Anybody? It's raining very heavily. Nobody is coming to see how big this race car is compared to an actual race car. But my mouth is full of hair. This is tiny. It's tasty, but it's tiny. This is a jet. Probably shouldn't have started eating a lolly while I was grabbing out the jet. This is a jet. Oh wait, I was going to do the scale with that one. I shouldn't have eaten it. I ate far too many lollies during the filming of this. This is a jet. But that's not the worst culprit at all. When you think of the biggest creatures ever to have lived, talking giant, talking bigger than a jet, a Brontosaurus is about as long as a cricket pitch, and it is represented in a lolly about this big. So I'm on my way to the shops, in this very heavy rain now, to try and fix this problem. Let's come out of the rain for a moment. This is a toy Brontosaurus. I love this guy. He's such a good effort. He's about 54 centimeters long, 54, 55. A Brontosaurus did not look exactly like this. You'll be shocked to hear this is not the current scientific consensus about what a Brontosaurus looks like. A Brontosaurus did not have this sort of a crest on the top of the head. You can see the feet, they just have five toes. I mean, the paddings are right here, but wouldn't have been able to do this to a Brontosaurus. This guy's a little smaller, but closer in terms of the actual features. You can see the head is closer to like a duck beak. It's a bit flatter, a bit thinner. The feet come inwards, and they have a spike that comes in like that. The hand is more like this sort of thing than that sort of thing, which is what this guy's doing. You can also see the tail is very long on this guy, and that's pretty accurate. There is a theory that they could have used the tail like a whip. So here's what I want to do. I want to take that Brontosaurus toy that is 54 centimeters long. It's not 22 meters, but it's pretty close. So what I want to do on this very rainy day is make a Brontosaurus, or thunder lizard, that is truly thunderous, that is truly magnificent. I want it to be big. I want it to be sturdy. I don't want it to fall apart. I want it to be relatively accurate. Not 100% accurate. Obviously, it's going to be very difficult to make a completely accurate dinosaur out of jelly saw. And I want you to be able to make one at home, because fundamentally this is about fixing the party mix. This is about taking the con out of confectionery. This is about sticking it to the people that make nice lollies that I enjoy eating. Because, yeah, get 'em. And I'd love for you to be able to make this with your family, with people you know, with people you like, with people you don't like. I want this to bring people together, fundamentally. But first, I need to go to the shops. So we're back from the shops, and we've got a bunch of lollies. We're going to cut them open, see what's inside, and count how many we have. So we're going to stack those up. We're going to sort them by their types, and also by color, just because that's prettier. And we're not just going to be content to count them up. We're actually working towards a graph here. As you can see, most of these are smaller than the real world object, which is a real crime. Let's put that on a graph. On one axis, we're going to have the number, and on the other, we're going to have the real world scale. So you can see on that smaller end, we've got a raspberry, and on that larger end, we have a human baby. A jelly baby is just a human baby, right? And why don't we do that 4 more times? Feel free to pause it if you want to check these out. But of course, the worst culprit, as we mentioned earlier, is going to be the one with the dinosaurs. Look at those beautiful glossy lollies there. Arranging them into a graph, we've got a nice rainbow. And whatever that is, I don't know what that is. I think it was supposed to be a milk bottle at some point. And again, you can pause if you want to take a longer look at these graphs. But the big concern I have here is these dinosaurs are just not big enough. So I think it's time we get some gelatin.